Welcome to Hello Port Hueneme. I'm your host Tom Dunn, and today we are with the tree lighting ceremony in Port Hueneme. And with me right now, as you can see, and it's the first time in many years that I have been with Santa Claus and Miss Santa Claus. Welcome to Port Hueneme, both of you.
Well, thank you.
How was the trip from the North Pole?
Well, it's pretty speedy. We got a new sleigh that we discovered out there, and twice as fast as the old sleighs that we used to have back in the days, and deliver presents a lot quicker.
Nice reindeer.
Yes, and I guess you had a long year up there with all the elves and cooking and making presents.
My cookies are fantastic.
And I believe we do have some of those here tonight for the people to try.
It's
Oh,
outside.
okay.
And you can see the cookies are doing pretty good.
A lot of management there.
Oh yeah, there is.
Watching that.
Got to keep sampling to make sure she doesn't get the recipe wrong.
Yeah. Well, listen, we're really thrilled that you both are here, and you're going to talk to some of the families and the children and give them the spirit of Christmas. And I look forward to that, and we'll tape a couple of them, and everybody will get a chance to look at it. Thank you, guys.
Good. Well, thank you
very much. Well, I am now with what I'm going to call the spirit of Christmas. This is Francine from the Chamber of Commerce. She's the workhorse, does a lot of the planning and get together. And would you show us what you have here in front of you that you're going to give to the people?
So we received some great donations from La Central Bakery. They made 125 pieces of bread for each of the kids, and the Chamber provides candy canes, so we're putting all of these in a bag. And the law offices of Payneman and Ronneman were kind enough to donate these reusable bags that we're able to give to each of the families, so they can get a little extra this Christmas season.
Well, that's fabulous for everybody. That we had a big turnout today. It looks like there's 100 or more people. The weather's perfect. We've got snow around the corner that the kids are sliding on. And again, you are the spirit of Christmas. So thank you very much, and look forward to seeing you next year. Well, welcome to another section of Hello Port Hueneme, and I'm with Chief Police Andrew Salinas. Welcome, Andrew.
Hi, Tom.
We're here for two reasons. One is there is a program that the chief has initiated called Cops for Tots, and he's going to explain what that is. And also, I want to thank him for bringing in the snow, as you can see behind us. Would you tell us a little bit about where you got the snow?
Well, the snow was actually donated by Superior Ice.
Well, at the tree lighting ceremony, we also have face painting for the kids. And Brian, if you can look down here, there's quite a line of people here gathered with their kids to have their face painted. And we're going to watch the lady paint one of the kids right now. She's first of all going to pick out a design that she would like, and then the lady will paint it on there. You can see the gentleman sitting here right in front of us has looks like a Santa hat. Excuse me, sir. Can we see your face painted? Very good. We want to see your face painted.
I painted it.
You did? Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you very much.
If you can hear me, clap your hands. What? All right. So people at the snow can hear me too? Over in the snowland? Excellent. All right. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 5th annual Holiday Tree Lighting, sponsored by the Hueneme Chamber of Commerce and the City of Port Hueneme. My name is Tracy Sisson-Phillips. I'm the CEO of the Chamber, and it's my honor to thank you for being here tonight to help us kick off the holiday season. There are a few people that I'd like to take an opportunity to thank for being here this evening. First of all, Mayor Tom Figg, Councilmember John Sharkey, former Mayor of the City, Mr. Orving Carpenter, former Mayor Pro Tem Jim Daniels. Also with us here with us this evening from the Oxnard Harbor District, Commissioner Jess Herrera. We have a few people that are going to come up and give some remarks as well. But I would like to take a quick opportunity to say a very special thank you to the city staff. As some of you were here before know that this is not the same tree we've lit up in the past 4 years. And at the end of last year, it was announced to me that the tree that was sitting here was diseased and was going to have to be removed, and that we may need to look for another location. And everybody that knows me knows I hate to break tradition. So through a lot of phone calls, a few meetings, but with the intent of making sure that we keep our community united and in the spirit of the holidays, the city found a tree and did what they could with the decorations, which I think are the best yet. So my sincere thanks to Steve, Rod, Peter, Yvonne, Juan. I know there are countless others that I don't have all of their names, but if you could print me a staff roster and put it in the window, I would like to send a personal thanks to all of those people. So without further ado, I would like to ask Mayor Tom Figg to come up and say a few words.
Welcome. Thank you, Tracy. And before I get into a few of my remarks, just to expand upon what Tracy was saying, there are some special people that need to be recognized to make this event possible. Tracy, obviously, she's the CEO of the Chamber. She's the orchestra leader. She's the MC. She's the organizer. So thank you, Tracy, for making this possible. Chief Andrew Salinas. Let's hold our applause until I get to the end. Chief Andrew Salinas just came back from the North Pole and he delivered all this snow. And so I want to thank Chief Salinas and his staff for making this possible. I saw some kids there. I think that they got a few citations for going too fast, but that's a problem you'll need to take up with Chief Salinas. Anyway, Chief Salinas, thank you for that contribution. Our recreation manager, I haven't seen her, Anna Henley. Is she here? Somewhere in the crowd? Okay. But her staff at the Recreation Department and our Public Works staff, Don Villafana and his group, were the people responsible for the lighting and making arrangements for having the tree here, so they deserve our appreciation. Soft Touch Photography. Soft Touch Photography. They're doing the free photos. There you are. And I'm not sure, it's inside City Hall, is that correct? So at the end of the ceremony, anybody that wants to have a free picture of your kids with Santa, please take advantage of that opportunity. It's inside here in the foyer. And then of course, Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus, but their identities are confidential. I can't reveal them, but thank you so much for being part of the celebration. So it wasn't that long ago that we didn't refer to this kind of event as a holiday celebration. Rather, it was Christmas. The Christians called it Christmas. The Jewish faith called it Hanukkah. Each of those entities celebrated the holidays in a different way. And there are others who were not necessarily either one of those faiths, but they enjoyed the fact that they got time off from work and school. So to put things in perspective, I wrote a little poem, and I kind of draw this from other authors, and so I plagiarized and I cut and paste to give you a sense of what we're doing this evening. So bear with me. 3 holidays, hooray, hooray. Hanukkah, Christmas, and New Year's Day. Not surprisingly, we celebrate all 3 because together we're all one large family. Jewish, Christian, and American, we embrace the holidays as best we can, loving all and not just one, because together they make the season fun. So for all of the whining and the stress, I think we'd all agree it's for the best. From the aged souls down to the littlest one, the holiday season is simply awesome. The Jews lighting their menorahs, the Christians with angels atop their trees. Each of us celebrate the holidays in our own unique and traditional ways. 3 holidays, hooray, hooray, Hanukkah, Christmas, and New Year's Day. This night together, we celebrate all 3 by lighting the Port Hueneme holiday tree. In summary, regardless of race, creed, or religion, the holiday season is all about coming together with a common bond of love, peace, and hope. Our city, our nation, and the world around us are struggling, and my simple wish, and I hope you join with me, is for the forthcoming year is for a less contentious and a brighter future. So on behalf of the City of Port Hueneme, we wish you a safe and joyous holiday season. Thank you for coming.
You wrote that yourself? I'll be darned. Thank you so much, Mayor Fig. He stole a little bit of my thunder, thanking Chief Salinas. So my thanks to Chief Salinas again. When Chief and I met earlier in the year and I told him about this event, he said, I can get you snow. And anybody that knows me says, you offer me something, I'm going to follow up with you and get it. So thanks to Chief Salinas and a generous donation by the Hueneme Patient Co-op and Beth Thuna. Thank you so much to that sponsor that brought the snow. Thanks to our Police Officers Association, who once again has made a donation to make it possible for the kids' crafts and the face painter that we have here tonight with Happy Rainbows. If you haven't got your face painting, she's here till 8 o'clock. Young or old, doesn't matter, you get your face painted. So get over there and get that done. Bonnie from Soft Touch Photography, and Santa and Mrs. Claus. For those of you that have been here, who's been to this event before? Raise your hands. So you will know that both Bonnie and Santa and Mrs. Claus have been with us since the first year. And to make that considerably in size and time and money donation contribution to our community, thank you from the bottom of my heart, because you bring joy to this season. If you have not already gotten your photo with Santa, please, we do want to make sure that you have that opportunity to do that tonight. You just need to sign a release so we can put those online for you. I'd like to thank our vendors tonight that are out here, the Blue Light Truck, Aaron Escobar, and Connie from Connie's Hot Dogs. We've got refreshments over there for you to purchase. I'd like to thank La Central Bakery for the donations. When you get done with your Santa photo, there's a little goodie bag that you get to pick up with a little prize in there and a baked good. And now I would like to actually welcome Chief Salinas up to the podium to talk about a new program that we're happy to help him launch this year.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to the 5th annual holiday Christmas tree lighting ceremony. I wanted to talk to everybody about a new event that we are starting this year. Our first annual Cops for Tots holiday toy giveaway, which will be on December 21st at the Orvine Carpenter Community Center. It is available to all our children that live within the city of Port Hueneme. All you need to do is register. There's a table over here you can register at, or if you grab a flyer over there and want to register on a separate day, there are 4 different days that you can register over at the community center between now and December 8th. That event is made possible by our gracious donors such as Walmart, the Port Hueneme Peace Officers Association, Lujan Transportation, the law offices of Charles Green, as well as Hueneme Patient Co-op and Beth Thuna. So thank you to all our sponsors for making that possible. Also, a way for you to give to that event is we do have these toy bins set up front here or throughout the next couple of weeks. They are located inside of City Hall as well as the police lobby for you to come by and drop off a toy to donate for that toy giveaway. And again, I want to thank everyone for being here this evening. Enjoy the the snow over there, which is something quite new to the city of Port Hueneme. And again, thank you for the sponsors that made that happen. Again, that was Hueneme Patient Co-op in Bethuna for donating the money that allowed us to buy that snow. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Chief. All right, so let's see. We've welcomed everybody. We've thanked you all for being here. We've heard from the mayor. We talked about a new program that's launching in the city with our Cops for Tots. Isn't that exciting? And Chief, did you mention that you are also taking registrations here tonight? Okay, great. My apologies. So I just admitted I was not listening to what you were saying, but that's okay. All right. I think I have a couple more thank yous. I'd like to thank my board of directors at the Chamber tonight. Here with us this evening are Ms. Dawn Hamilton from Ventura County, Ventura Adult Education, and Ms. Jessica Fuentes from Ventura County Credit Union. Could not do this without their support. And somebody who's always kind of in the background, and tonight she's kind of lit. Francine, can I have you come here, please? Come here. Francine. It's good to know you have obedient staff, right? Rod, I think I need to take some tips from you. Okay. But no, without Francine, I couldn't do half the stuff that we get done here at the Chamber, whether it's the tree lighting, our Small Business Saturday event that we had last weekend at the Chamber, and just an opportunity, speaking of Small Business Saturday, sponsored by Amex. Small business makes up a lot of our community. There are businesses out there that are not big box stores, and Hueneme being a place that doesn't have a lot of big box stores, our small business individuals rely on our community support. So at every opportunity, we encourage you to get out there, get off of Main Street, and shop small in your hometown. So if I can have City Council, so Mayor and Council Members Charkey and Commissioner Herrera join me at the podium, along with Mr. and Mrs. Claus, and my Chamber Board. I think, should we light a Christmas tree? All right. All right, so I have this magic button. So everybody come on in. And I think, Santa, would you like to say something to the kids before we do this? Okay, so you're having individual conversations. All right. So be ready, kids. You'll have your time with Santa. All right, so if I can get everybody up here where, okay, Councilmember Sharpie, come on in. Okay, and everybody get their hand up on the button. All right, okay, we can do this. We can make this happen. On the count of 3, are we ready? You're gonna help me count? 1, 2, 3. Works. It actually works. All right. Again, thank you to everybody in the community who came out tonight. Enjoy the snow. Please get your picture taken. Grab something to eat. Have a face painting, and just please come up and say hello. I'd love to meet you all. Thank you again. Enjoy the evening.
Thank all of you for watching the tree lighting ceremony, and one of the big things we have coming out of this is the Cops for Tots, and they'll be collecting Christmas gifts for the kids in various places throughout the city. And so if you see one of those, throw something in there, and a lot of kids in Port Hueneme will really enjoy it. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next Christmas.